for items. For the most part, I like to gang up on a specific unit just because it makes the battle just go that much faster. But at the same time, you have to be careful because of that. I think it's either because of the skill, but there is a law that prevents you from ganging up on a unit. But I think that's more tied to the idea that you should be careful if you're using combos on them. Missiles. Ah, that's terrible. Penalty for a hit. I don't think it has anything to do with actual skills. But I think this might be the first time that I might get a yellow card. And which is okay, because then we can see what that means exactly. But I'm saying that just because I did plan to blind a couple of them to save time. Fingers crossed that it doesn't happen, but I know for a fact that it will. Incoming first yellow card. Well, it didn't hit, so we're fine for now. But yeah, I love Final Fantasy music. This one, it's not as this game isn't as memorable, but it usually for the most part, it's Square Enix. They know what they're doing with their music. Should have also, I can't really do that yet, and I don't think the gnome can do it, but I was thinking of doing dual cast. The only one that can do that is the Red Mage. When I was little, I always used to like to press the buttons just for the hope, and like a chance that I can get a critical in there. But I think that doesn't really matter. It just is determined by the weapon that is currently equipped. I mean, you do increase the damage that it does by having more units chime in, but in order to do that, I have to get more mithril weapons, and those are almost rare. You have to get them for missions. And since we just started, again, a lot of the things that I want to do, I can't do because I am just starting. Oh, there we go. That's fine, he was one of the weaker ones. He didn't have armor, I think. And he did die to this guy who is level 7. Die, I say, but he didn't really die. Unconscious. Oh, there we go, see? Well, at least I did blind him, it doesn't matter. But that does mean that we get to go see the prison! I mean, we shouldn't really be excited for that. But we get to explain that, just because I don't usually do that. I don't send my units to the prison. Unless it's an accident and I'm not paying attention to the laws that are in practice. That's why so many are like, screw laws. It sucks that we have to have laws in our fights. But that does kind of make it better in the later games, just because right before the battle actually starts, they show you the list of laws in practice. So it saves you a time of actually having to constantly always check your laws. I'm not gonna have her do anything else, just because. I mean, nothing really bad really happens. It's just they get sent to that new town that we unlocked. But at the same time, like I'm saying right now, I'm not gonna go into too much detail, just because I'd rather leave that explanation when we're actually there. All magic attacks generally have that cross shape, so you want to use it you want to abuse it as best as you can. So instead of just healing one unit, that bastard, he threw the body into the water. Look, poor guy, he's unconscious face down in the water. If he wasn't dead now, he will be by the end of this fight. I mean, I can fix that by easily going over there and giving him a Phoenix down. But what is the point? Just because I am giving the Black Mage a chance to attack 2 units at the same time. But what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Do I... How are you in health? Okay, you're good. You are not. But do I risk it and send him over there? No. I will not. There is another game that is like this in this style. I am kind of questioning of playing it just because of how Twitch is with the female form. Not like we're going straight out and seeing female nudity, but because they are how they are with women and their cleavage. That game does have the sprites with women having nice bodies, and for the most part I don't want to get in trouble because of that. It is a fun game. It's like this in which it's a tactical type of game, but because of that whole idea that if I do play a game where they're showing character images with succubuses and their cleavage, it's gonna be a big problem. The game that I was talking about is called Disgaea. I do for the most part have almost all of those games except 2 where I can play it actually, but I do have 1, 3, 4, 5. I think I have like multiple versions of the first one, but since we did get a yellow card, we're gonna check out the prison. So basically here, what happens is that if you have a unit that gets more than 2 warnings, a yellow and a red, they get sent here. If they get sent here, you have 2 options. You can release them and they'll still have their 2 cards on them, or you can have them stay here and they get their yellow cards taken off. For the most part, you kind of want to do this and try not to get as many yellow cards as it is, because if you do have them get pardoned, that basically means that you lose this unit for that majority of the time that they're in there. And it isn't that bad, because it means that you just have to pay 1,000 gills to get them out. But since we want them to not have that yellow card anymore, it just means that we have to have 1 battle without them in our team. So my main recommendation is that you don't get them sent to jail, get yellow cards or anything like that. But like I'm telling you, for the most part, I just rush in and do things without really thinking about what is the laws in practice at the time. So I pretty much screw myself over for the most part. But it can be prevented, you can fix it, you can stop it. Just try not to get as many yellow cards, or reds for that matter, because I think they stay for 2 to 3 battles for that to be pardoned. And you don't want that, because less units that you have means, because I don't have an archer now, I have to work with Victor and he is a lower level. Which isn't bad per se, it's just at the where I'm at right now, having units being level 6 now, these units I kind of worry because they don't have a lot to offer right now. That's what I hate about this version, this game actually, is that you have to always make sure to put that item ability on. I think they fixed that in the second game. But here's an example of a clan. If I were to fight them, I get a chance to level up my characters. And I kind of want to take them out before they go to a town or something like that, just because they can basically take that unit for themselves. And sometimes I think they also run over to places that you're already freed, like this place I already freed with that one job that my unit took. But like I'm saying, you kind of want to avoid those type of things. Can I do this one? Nope. Girl in love. Nope. White thread. Ice shield. I might have to take this one. But we do have more items. That one doesn't have any effect, so we won't take it. And yeah. But so far, how are you all liking this game? Is it good? Is it bad? For the most part, it's just rinse and repeat. You have to take a job, complete the job, and then continue the story. I think story-wise it is nice, just because it is interesting to think that maybe like you can get sent into a different world. Ooh. More items. So we're starting to get more weapons, which is good. My favorite job right now on Final Fantasy Online, the blue. I mean, it kind of sucks, but I also love it. This one, it's a little bit, this is a special class. I don't know if I will do it, just because leveling it is kind of hard. Oh, there we go, we're starting to get ninja weapons. But sadly, I'm not getting the one that I do want. This also has a while before I get that one that I want. That means I think that some of my units have unlocked that. See, I'm even getting... I think that's it for weapons I'm gonna buy. But I'm getting more weapons, as you see. So more and more jobs that you take, more and more weapons come out. And it gives you more display into like what jobs there are out there. But let's check, because I think shield bearer, change job. Nope. Yeah, so in order to unlock more and more jobs, they have to be specific attack skills, not stat skills or reaction skills. They don't have to do actual damage, but it is preferably that they do damage. Because you look at these skills, they don't do damage, but they are actual skills that you can use on other units and their self, while this one is not. I'm not sure what you mean, Lana. I get the yeet, but I'm not understanding. I'll have to look back into that because I'm drawing a blank like so hard right now. I do remember that raid and everything. It's just you're giving me names, and me with names is almost like a bad idea. Okay, it's a good thing that I don't remember that. Yeah, I woke up early today, and I think that really threw me off today, and I'm kind of doing this because I know I have to do it. I feel bad that I didn't really stream yesterday, and I didn't even do what I said I was gonna do, which was grind for another game that I was gonna be playing for tomorrow, and that's not good. But at the same time, it's like it wasn't a good day for me today, if anything. That's why all day today I've been quiet.